bottom, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like stamps and I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Suckle up and stay alert, another cop just stress the nigga. He a demon, this an exorcism, watch I bless the nigga. You took that open blood, then you know I'm gon' get active with you. Fuck the opposition, I see vision, let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spin, I ain't listening, is in fact a if revenge was a woman, now I stroke that bitch like Jackie. So time war, we gon' run the summer, it's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that, bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young baby. How you real triggering on them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? What he saying something, I ain't hear. This shit light work. It ain't on who got the gun, it's on who gon' up that pipe first. I turn a bad situation to a game changer. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain frame. Shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that feeds you, you'll never get that hand back. He bitchin' about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. I'm a certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow side, yeah, this the real McCoy. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my brain, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get that boy lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
I got you. Let it vibe real quick. Look.
The city eyes, it's time to Bogart. My God, a real nigga, cause he wasn't no flaw. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. Family secure, got that shot in the closet by the mob ball. Fuck what they heard, tell them it's all true. Be cautious, that foundation falls if you fall through. They gon' fall. Look, I keep this shit 50 times two. Ain't no more heart in this game, I'm John Q. Colder than the avalanche, way above average. Revenge taste sweet, told to make me an apple crisp. Left us in the valley full of bones, this where hope found. Java, come on, man, dark sands get broke down. Riding through Evanston with Mark Quad, telling me how the crackers turn his childhood to a ghost town. Poke a sock, nigga, I lay that game down. I feel his pain, cause nothing is the same now. Let my light shine like heaven through a rain cloud. Glock have a fit like my child, no tangent. Try to warn them niggas, we bear arms like tarantulas. Them other niggas rap, I make anthems. I really see profits under this banner. Make my enemies bow down on camera. Told my design I wanted black and white like a panda. I'm better than that nigga that sunk dirt in the handle. Look, I move like a Brazilian, precious cargo. Spirit ancient, but I got a new semi-auto. Wave that bitch around like where's Waldo. Sleep if they won't, I cut through they Z's like I'm Zorro. Hate me for his name, so I gotta keep that steel clutch. Trust me, I'm not what you think. I squeeze till it click like Dorothy when the heels touch. The world got me dumb, I don't feel much. Ride around with Yaradon, just left the state bridge. Looking for a bitch better than Baby's kid. Remember I dropped Quiet Storm, I've been gone ever since. Still in the field, fuck them niggas on the fence, yeah.
All right, let's clap it up. Clap it up. Hey, Shalom, Yahweh, Shema, Shabbat, to the brother, Shalom, Yahweh, Shema, Yahweh, Shema, shout to the sisters, all right? Salaki, give me a second here. Let me see here, Salakia. Okay. Don't know if that, all right. Give me 1 second, y'all. Y'all bear with me. Got to get something up and rolling real quick. All right. All right, let's see. Salaki, once again, just bear with me real quick. All right. Okay. All right. All right, Shalom, Yahweh, Shem, Shabbat, to the brother, Shalom, Yahweh, Shema, Lataba, Shem, Yahweh, Shah, to the sisters, Aish, UPK, Minnesota, with, of course, with the Brotherhood class. We are going to go over a few different things today. I really want to dive into something that, the trooper had brought out, something that's very, very, very important, all right? And we are going to dive into it and get into it, you know what I mean? So just bear with me. Let me see, man. I mean, it's so much to talk about. So much things is happening right now in the earth that nobody's really talking about, and we are going to dive into it. Well, first things first, of course, this is the Brotherhood class where we dive into situations and scenarios of what plagues our communities right now, which is, adultery, fornication, you name it, hating one another, unaliving each other, all those different types of things. So we are going to dive into, that as far as, the topic. Of course, we are live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, ISUK Minnesota. Make sure that you share, like, comment, and subscribe as well. It does help the algorithm. All right. So with that being said, yeah, let's get into it. Otherwise, you got something to say? Nah, you good? All right. Anything that you want to, point out or, add, you're more than welcome to do so. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and get Matthew 18.
Matthew chapter 18, verse 15.
15, that's right. Yeah, you got it. Yep.
Verse 15. Moreover, if thy brother shall transgress against thee.
Well, actually, before you get into that, I'm sorry. Also, too, Passover is coming up April 20th, 2024. Make sure that you, of course, pay your tithes.
That's right.
Because that is a law in the Bible, right?
Right.
But also, too, make sure that you pay that $200 fee, all right? Because that helps out with all the events and everything that we got going on for the whole Passover weekend, I should say. Because it's not really just one day. It's a whole weekend for everybody. It's for us to celebrate and to, remember what that day is really about for our people, for our nation, right? And for our God, to be exact. But of course, go ahead and make sure that you also too, man, support the ISPK.
That's right.
Just last, what was it, the 9th? I want to say the 9th, we just got done, clothing and feeding, the immigrants or the migrants is what they're calling them now, but, the Hispanics out there in New York. Brothers from all over. I'm talking about Minnesota, North Carolina, Detroit, Chicago, like just all over, Puerto Rico. Like we came all from everywhere and we helped out the Hispanics, man. All right, because no one seems to give a damn about those who, who are suffering out there. Like, I understand that Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people are suffering right now. And everybody, every time someone mentions their pain and suffering, there's no compassion. There's no love for them, right? But of course, we have to love each other.
That's right.
We have to be there for one another. All right. You know what I mean? So anyway, but go ahead and make sure that you support ISUPK everywhere. ISUPK.com, ISUPK Minnesota, ISUPK everything. All right. Go ahead, out. If you could, just read it from the top.
Matthew chapter 18, verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault.
Right. So now this is Christ. Christ is speaking. This is Matthew 18 and 15, right? Correct?
Come.
Right. This is Matthew 18-15. Christ is saying, moreover, if your brother offends you, go to him and him alone. All right. Go and tell him, your faults. The problem that we have just in general, the problem that we have is that when somebody offends us, we take it to social media. We take it to everybody. Instead of being mature, we don't decide to go to that person who actually offended you, who actually hurt your feelings, who did you wrong, who, crossed you, however you want to say it. The problem is we need to go and talk to each other. And when we go to talk to each other, you have to be very careful, because you don't want to have the idea in your mind that this person, is out to get you. All right. Because that may not be the situation. Sometimes when people offend you, they don't even know that they offended you. So instead of having all these thoughts in your head, just talk to them directly and just see, hey, you know what? Hey, bro, I know the other day we had talked. And, we was talking and hanging around with each other, and you had said something that I really didn't like. They may never have known that they offended you, but how would you know if you don't go to them?
That's right.
What you want to be very careful about, you don't want to offend. I'm sorry. You don't want to assume. Don't put things in your mind and stuff like that, because that's where Satan gets into your head. That's where demons start to get into your head. You want to be very, very careful, because thoughts start to be in your head and you're thinking that this person really meant what they said or what they did to you. You know what I mean? Maybe they did, maybe they didn't, but how would you know if you don't go to talk to them? One thing that you don't want to do is, everybody is not your goddamn therapist, all right?
That's right.
Everybody's not your therapist. Don't go and talk to everybody about your problems. All right. Like don't vent to everybody. If you're going to talk to somebody about your problems that involve somebody else, involves that person, talk to that person directly. But as far as all your other issues, get counsel, absolutely, with somebody that is worthy, somebody who actually knows how to deal with situations and issues professionally. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, you should go to counsel with everybody, because a lot of counsel you get is evil counsel. And you want to seek counsel, just go to ISU. You can't call somebody up and talk to them first before you make some things.
Hey, damn right. Give them a hand. Damn right. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Absolutely. Yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to get counsel from somebody who is qualified, someone who really knows how to fix your issues and just everything. You know what I mean? Don't just speak to everybody, because everybody don't have the answers. What did Kanye say to Sway? You ain't got the answers, Sway. You know what I mean? Everybody ain't got the answers. Everybody does not have the answers. So what you want to do is make sure that you are speaking to the right people. But if somebody offends you, go to them and them alone. Read it one more time from the top and read it like we at camp out. You know what I mean? Let the people hear these words that's coming out your mouth.
That's right. Matthew chapter 18, verse 15. Moreover, as thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault. Right.
So, I'm sorry, say that one more time.
Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault.
I'm sorry. You do me a favor, Rod? Can you have me a cup? Yeah, please. Yeah, a cup, please. Yeah. It's I don't want to advertise, Sprite or whatever. But yeah, so moreover, if somebody offends you, more of the story, somebody offends you, make sure that you go to them and them alone. The problem that we have is we go to everybody else, and that causes a lot of problems for us. And if I may go ahead, yeah, the water. And the problem is this. The problem is we get each other unalive. All right. We get each other unalived. We get each other hurt because we gossip. Gossiping is a big problem. If you did not know, gossiping is a very big problem.
That's right.
This sister, I gotta find this video. 1 second. This sister, man, on Instagram, she talked about how a lot of women have to keep their mouth shut, right? I'm just gonna, give it to you a little different because we on TikTok and social media. They'll try, kick us off and stuff like that, right?
That's right.
But a lot of people, okay, this sister said that a lot of women have to be quiet. They have to keep their mouth shut because they are the reason why people are getting unalive in the ghettos, getting unalive in general, because a man will lay his life down for a woman any time, any day. It happens all the time. And sometimes it's a lot of he say, she say. You got to be very careful. Like a lot of deaths that has happened can be solved if people just talk to each other. But meanwhile, people want to talk with aggression, talk with violence. And that's not how it should be, man. This scripture that Christ had told his disciples is how you stop crime as a whole. Because when you go to him and him alone, and for you sisters out there who love the beef and who don't like to talk to another woman about, how she, treated you, you sisters need to go to her alone as well. And then also too, brothers and sisters, they offend each other sometimes. It happens. You have to go to each other and talk about your problems because it stops all the unaliving. It stops the grudges that you've been having for 20 plus years. Like how can you be upset and mad for 20 plus years at a person? Like that takes a lot out of a person, I would think. I mean, like, do you really got the time for that? And then once they pass away or now they're in the grave, you feel upset. You feel sorry because you didn't get to have that conversation. And now you're dwelling about all the bad times, but you're thinking about what if we had good times? Well, look, while you're dealing with all the beef and craziness that you're dealing with the people that are alive right now, maybe you should take care of that right now. And I'll tell you this, right? With you being a bigger person and you going to them about something that happened however long ago, and they don't hear you out, there's a way to solve that as well. But sometimes some people are ignorant. The Bible also says this: if a man be ignorant, let him be ignorant. Just wipe your hands with them. That's it. You ain't got to deal with them. Right. Okay? There are some people that are not worth dealing with. But as long as you do your part as a man and a woman being mature, and they don't, they don't listen to you, they don't, respect you, you don't have to deal with them. You don't have to be abused by anybody. You don't have to, allow anybody to talk to you crazy. You don't have to allow anybody to just treat you any type of way that you don't feel comfortable. In that type of way, just leave them be. Okay? But now also too, this is what you want to do, right? You want to be confrontational. That's what you want to be. Because if you really care about yourself and you want to stand up for yourself, you have to be confrontational. I'm not saying you got to be violent, you got to argue and stuff like that, but don't let nobody disrespect you.
That's right.
And better yet, don't let nobody disrespect those that you love as well. Speak up, speak your mind. Because some people can be very quick to gossip and talk about this, but they can't talk about standing up for themselves. That's weird. That's very weird. You know what I mean? You can talk all this and that about this person or about that person, but you can't talk about how you, how somebody's disrespecting you or talking about somebody that you love. Like, you want to be very careful about that. Right. Like, stand up for yourself. All right? Stand up for yourself and stand up for those that you say that you love. Make sure that you do that. Don't let nobody just, disrespect you, man, and walk over you.
That's right.
Okay? And I brought that up, too, because I saw a situation online where this person was being passive aggressive. And being passive aggressive can be dangerous. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry, you want to say something?
I got that bad. I think I'm past that.
And no sweat, and we can fix that. All right, being passive aggressive can be dangerous because you start to blow up. You start to hold all those emotions in, and you blow up on people, and you may even hurt somebody or yourself. You never know. You want to be very careful about that. It can be very dangerous in many different ways because you may take your anger out on somebody else. But really, this anger that you have is from 15 years ago. And it wasn't meant for this person or that person. It was really meant for something that happened to you, a situation that you had with somebody else. You want to be very mindful and careful about your actions and your decisions as well, how you think and how you move in life. Right. Because something that happened years ago, it can trigger a outburst or something bad happening, so to speak, right? You want to be very, very careful about that. Okay. But anyway, you want to say something else? All right, no sweat. You go ahead and read that again, Baba Kasha.
Matthew chapter 18, verse 15. Mm-hmm. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee.
Well, I'm sorry, 1 second. Somebody said, can I talk to you about something? Yeah, you go ahead and type it into the chat. You know what I mean? I don't mind answering any questions. By the way, if anybody got questions on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok, go ahead and type it into the chat if you could. All right. So yeah, but at the moment, I'm not. At this moment, I'm not allowing people to actually come on to the live yet at this moment, but you can go ahead and definitely type it into the chat, all right? All right, go ahead. You got it. Oh, I'm sorry. You mind reading it just one more time? My bad.
Matthew chapter 18, verse 15. Mm-hmm. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, mm-hmm. go and tell him his fault.
Right. If somebody offends you, go tell them the fault. Tell them how, hey, we were talking the other day and you said I was stupid. I was not intelligent. I was ignorant. I know you was laughing and joking, but although that I did laugh with you, I didn't find it funny.
That's right.
Tell that person, look, I didn't like that comment. It made me feel a certain type of way. You know what I mean? I didn't think it was funny. No sweat. Tell that person it wasn't funny, and talk to them. All right, like don't let things slide. You want to be very careful about that too. Don't just let things just slide over. If somebody has done something to you, you tell them about it, and that be that. Okay? And if they do not agree, you can bring them on charges about it. Like an ISUPK, if somebody has done you wrong, right? And y'all have a situation, we have a council about it. And we handle those issues. And 9 times out of 10, when we have these councils, whoever is in that council, that brother, that sister, or that brother, they become stronger after that situation. And and you know what? And they look at this situation and they just brush it off like, you know what? We were, bumping heads about this situation, but we actually got counsel about it. And now we're good. So in a sense, you laugh about it now because y'all two are close. Y'all are good now. Y'all not allowing something to separate you two. Okay. Actually, I need that precept. Let me see. I need that one precept about Jonathan and David. Yes. 1 second, y'all. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, I need that one scripture. Let me see. Damn, I forget the name of it. Y'all bear with me real quick. TikTok. I forget how it goes though. Let me see. It was something about their friendship. A lot of people think that this precept is about, like same sex and stuff like that, but there was no, there's no same sex relationship between David and Jonathan, but they did love each other. Oh, I wish I had that precept. Let me see. Try 1 Samuel 20 and 41. Let me see. Dang. Let me see. Just y'all bear with me real quick. Love. All right, so actually 2 Samuel 1 and 26. 2 Samuel chapter 1, verse 26. I need that, Baba Gashah. All right. Now, I want y'all to follow me, right? Because a lot of people think that this is 2 Samuel 1 and 26. You got it? All right, no sweat. No, the water, I appreciate it. Now, a lot of people think that this precept is about, I can't say the exact words because we're on social media, but it's about same-sex relationships. If you know where I'm going. A lot of people think that it's about LGBT, and it's not about that at all, right?
That's right.
Because, however, David and Jonathan were not alternative lifestyle. They were very much straight, okay? They love women, all right?
That's right.
But they had a bond. And a lot of women will never understand this. Maybe some, maybe not. Some people, okay, some women will never understand that the bond that men have with each other, all right? To the point where they won't allow anybody or anybody to separate that bond that they have. You know what I mean? Like men always talk about it all the time. That's my day one. Like that's my brother. That's my man's, or that's my best friend. Whatever the case may be. That's my right hand. You feel me?
Right.
But there is a bond that men have, like true brothers, true friends have, that nothing can separate them. And that's what we are going to read about, okay? But a lot of people still may think like, oh, that sounds like an alternative lifestyle. That sounds like they messing with each other. No, not at all. All right, go ahead.
2 Samuel chapter 1, verse 26.
You got it.
I am distressed for thee, my brother Jonathan.
Right, I am distressed for thee, my brother Jonathan. So he's saying I am distressed for thee, meaning like, I feel for you. You know what I mean? Like I'm being compassionate. And that's another thing that a lot of us lack in the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community is empathy. We don't have compassion. We don't have what the Bible calls charity. Charity is love. We don't have that for each other. How do I know? Or how do we all know? It's because we unalive each other. We talk bad about each other. We put each other down. I don't know what it is, but nobody ever wants another man to do better than them. There's always some type of competition. Now, there's a good type of competition, absolutely. But sometimes it's so bad to the point where your brother looking at you like the damn oppressor.
Right.
The oppressor, the oppressor don't want you to be on top. That's why you're at the bottom. That's why in your community, you have nothing but drug addiction. You have a lot of unaliving and crime. You have everything bad going for you in your own community. They don't want you to be on top. They want you to be at the bottom. And sometimes it's like even your own people, they look at you like that. That comes from our oppressors. It doesn't come from us directly. It comes from our oppressor. That's to blame.
That's right.
Anytime you see a brother or a sister who is talking bad about you and down on you, and they want to see your downfall, understand, don't blame them. Don't. Blame the oppressor, because that's where it comes from.
Right.
Because naturally, your own people, they want to see you on top, whether it's good or bad. All right. In the sense of this, when you are acting and you know, they want to rep for you because you're representing everything black.
Right.
You're a boxer. You know, you're a good ball player. You're a good actor and an actress. So yes, they're going to root for you. Even when you're doing bad in the sense of you commit a crime at times, they still root for you. They still root for you, and it's not necessarily good, but it's a love and hate thing. It's not really hard to explain, but it's kind of like a love and hate thing. But you want to blame your oppressor for the things that you suffer, the things that you are going through. Don't blame yourself. But of course, accountability is very, very, very important. That's something that you must take upon yourself. But for the majority of the things that happens to you, just look at where you are in your community, in your setting, in your event. You want to blame your oppressor, man. You are in prison. Yes, you did unalive somebody, but you are in prison because you live in a community where it was promoted to unalive people,
Right.
to sell those drugs, to do those drugs. That's why you are in a situation that you are in. It makes sense. Go ahead.
Very pleasant hast thou been unto me.
Say that one more time.
Very pleasant hast thou been unto me.
Right. So he said, I am distressed for thee, my brother Jonathan. Very pleasant hast thou been unto me. He's giving him a compliment.
That's right.
You have been very pleasant to me. You have been very nice and, just good to me. And that's what a lot of us need, because a lot of us have been done wrong. All right? It's like a lot of us had been abused in many different ways. Okay? To the point where you don't like people. You don't like to talk to people. You don't like to socialize. You don't like to deal with people at all. You just like to stay to yourself, and you think everybody's out to get you. That's not always the case, but there are people that have been rude, people who have been abusive, and so it's very understandable why you don't deal with people. It's very understandable why you may think and feel the way that you do. Go ahead.
That's me.
I'm sorry?
I always want to be by myself. I don't want to be around people. That's me.
Right, Con. Now, the thing is, you probably just haven't been around the right people at a certain time of your life. But now, of course, I would never hurt you.
No, you can't do no bother. I'm talking about.
Damn right. Yeah, because we are brothers, and we are, we love one another. We care
That's
about
right.
one another. You know what I mean? Like I'll throw away my problems just to make sure that my brother is just fine.
Right.
All right. If he's down and he got something going on, or if my sister is down and she got something going on, I'm gonna make sure that they good before I make sure I'm all right. All right, because I care about you more than anything.
Right.
All right, that's being selfless. Like, I want to make sure that my people are good. Of course, I'm still gonna care about myself and take care of myself, but I'll drop anything for the people that I love. That's not a problem at all. And that's what a lot of us need.
Right.
A lot of us need, someone to actually give a damn about you. Because probably all your life, no one actually cared about you. No one treated you with respect, with any decency. That's probably what you need in your life right now. Is somebody to actually show you love. And sometimes love is tough. All right? Tough love is a thing. Sometimes someone may have to, correct you and chastise you and show you what you should and should not do. And that's fine, because that's what comes with love. Somebody holding you accountable. And that's what you need in your life, because someone that does not keep you accountable, they don't love you. Someone who doesn't tell you when you are wrong, they don't love you.
Right.
They do not give a F about you at all. They don't care about you. But meanwhile, these are the same people that talk behind your back.
Right.
And they tell all your secrets. They tell all your stories. But then as soon as they see you, they just smiling and grinning all in your face. Come on now. But anyway, go ahead on that, Babu Shah.
Very pleasant hast thou been unto me.
Mm-hmm.
Thy love to me was wonderful.
Mm.
Passing the love of a woman.
Mm.
Verse 27.
No. That's it right there. Passing the love of a woman. Now, this is the part where a lot of people think that this story or this scripture is talking about something LGBT or alternative lifestyle. It says, thy love to me was wonderful. It's poetic, right? But it's not poetic in a way of where like, this is my boyfriend or something like that. And it also says passing the love of women. It's literally saying, like when you read the whole chapter, this bond that they have is so strong that passing the love of a woman, meaning that a woman can't separate this love and bond that we have for each other.
Right.
Once again, these are brothers. Like right now to this day, right? I love my brother so much, I won't allow a woman to separate us. And also, too, why would you want anybody to separate that bond that you have with someone anyway?
That's right.
Why would you want that? Okay? It's bad enough already that, men hate men and women hate women as well. And then X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. Like, why would you want that to be a thing? You know what I mean? Because I heard a woman say, I think if a man doesn't fight over me, with another man, like I just find that very strange and LGBT. No, like why would you want somebody to fight over you? Now fighting over somebody and fighting for you is two different things. But instead, why would you want to ruin a friendship or a brotherhood because you want somebody to prove that they love you? Somebody can fight for you, but not fight over you. Once again, it's a difference. Fighting for someone, meaning that you show them a way of that I love you, but it doesn't have to be in violence. It doesn't mean that somebody has to get hit in the face unalived. It doesn't mean that. Once again, that sister who said what she said, she was raised wrong. All right, she was raised wrong, and she don't know what the hell she's talking about, and that's that. But anyway, I'm gonna drop that. Let's get into what is it? 2 Peter's or 1 Peter's?
2 Peter.
You got it. 2 Peter's 1:1. No, actually, 1:1 is fine. Yeah, 1:1. That's fine. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into that real quick. Babu Shah. Got it.
2 Peter.
You got it.
Chapter 1, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Simon Peter, a servant and apostle of Yahushua Christ.
That's right.
Yahushua Mashiach Christ.
That's right.
To them that have obtained like precious faith with us through the righteousness of God and our Savior, Yahushua Mashiach Christ.
Okay, one second. That's it. So that's 2 Peter.
Come on, sir.
1:1.
Come.
Let me see that real quick. Hold on 1 second. Let me see something. Y'all bear with me real quick. Let me grab that. Actually, what I need from you is okay, read 1 again, but try to just take your time, okay? Thank you. The water. I appreciate you.
2 Peter, chapter 1, verse 1. Simon Peter, a servant and apostle of Jesus Christ.
Yahweh, who is Jesus Christ.
To them that obtain like precious faith.
1 second. To them that have obtained.
To them that have obtained like precious faith with us, through righteousness of God and our Savior, Yahweh Mashiach Christ.
Right, damn right. So what this is talking about, right? So Simon Peter is saying that through Christ, this is what they have obtained, which is the righteousness, right? And the faith. And the purpose of that is through Christ, right? And you have to ask yourself this question. What did Christ give to us? What?
His life.
Yes, but as he was on the earth, what did he give us?
The gospel. The gospel. The good word.
Okay. What does that mean? If somebody asks you, what is the gospel? How would you say that? How would you reiterate that?
Knowledge of God, the laws and statutes and commandments.
That's the answer. Law, statutes, and commandments. And also too, you wanna try to refrain from the words of like gospel and the word, because a lot of people don't know what that means. So everything in the Bible, you have to explain it simple and plain, because a lot of people don't understand the Bible. Because when you say the gospel, I mean, that can mean anything. You know what I mean? The word, like, what word are you talking about? Are you talking about the word of the dictionary, the word of a martial arts book? Like, what word are you talking about? You know what I mean? So you got to keep it plain. But you are absolutely right. It's the law, statutes, and commandments. That's it. Damn right. You definitely hit it on the nail. Keep going, please.
Lucky.
No, you got it.
2. Grace and peace be multiplied unto you through the knowledge of God. And our Lord.
I want you to start over. You got it. I want you to take your time, all right? Ain't no rush out. You good. You got it.
Verse 2. Grace and peace be multiplied unto you through the knowledge of God and of Mashiach our Lord.
Right. So it's talking about Jesus Christ, all right? Grace and peace be multiplied unto you. So this is like, in a sense, this is like a blessing and a greeting at the same time. Just like how we say, Yahweh Shem Barakatah, right? Or Barakatham, because, a thumb is plural for everybody. All right, all the brothers. But a tha is you, meaning singular. It's singular. But this is saying like grace and peace be unto you. All right, when you receive the knowledge of God and of Christ as well. Okay. Now, of course, the Most High is the one who created the law, statutes, and commandments, and Christ is the one who enforced it.
That's right.
Who taught us about it. All right, keep going.
Verse 3. According as his divine power has given unto us all things that pertain to unto life and godliness, through the knowledge of him that has called us to glory and virtue.
Once again, this is Peter. He's elaborating on talking about Christ, as far as what Christ did for us, not just him and the disciples, but for all the people. All right, he gave us godliness. All right, and just think about godliness as virtue. Godliness as righteousness, right. And also too on top of that, glory and virtue. All right, glory of this, like when you keep the law, statutes, and commandments, it's called a good chain. You know how when you're shamed for something bad, it's like everybody like they shun you.
Right.
You know what I mean? But a good shame is when something glorious happens to you, everybody's talking about it. You know what I mean? In a good way. Like nobody can not stop talking about it. You ran into a building that was on fire and you saved somebody's life. That's a good shame. All right? Because your morals were so good that you decided to risk your own life for somebody else to save them. Or how about this? You decided to lay your life down for a brother or a sister who were in trouble, but yet you survived, or yet you probably did become unalive. But it's a good shame because your morality. The law, statutes, and commandments give you morality. It gives you a sense of life. Unmorality is you choosing death. That's what that is. So when you decide to, want to be the biggest drug dealer in the world, that's a bad sense of shame. All right, ain't nothing glorious about that. Your life is dependent on somebody else's death, literally.
Right.
That's really what that is. That's a shame. All right, and then also too, children are being unalive in the process, and people are losing their mothers, their aunties, their uncles, their fathers, and you're in prison and all this terrible stuff, man. It's all because you want to be unmoral. And to be unmoral just means that you don't keep the laws at all.
Right.
You don't keep the commandments or the statutes. But to be moral means that you have a soul, that you want to live. And that's where the law, statutes, and commandments come from. That's literally why we keep the law, statutes, and commandments, because so that way you can actually live and not be unalived, or not to be in the grave, so to speak. That's the purpose of it, man. All right, go ahead.
Verse 4. Whereby are given unto us exceeding great and precious promise.
I'm sorry, hold on one second. Which verse is that?
Verse 4.
I want you to read it one more time.
Verse 4. Whereby are given unto us exceeding great and precious promises. That by these ye might be partakers of the divine nature.
Go ahead. You got it.
Having escaped the corruption.
Escaped
the corruption that is in the world through lust.
Right. So now this is saying, because you receive all these things that Christ has taught us, the law, statutes, and commandments, right? Now, of course, with the law, statutes, and commandments, it's not okay. It's simple, but there's things that come with it. Like, in order to serve the Most High, it's not grievous, like how Paul said. The laws are not grievous, right? But at the same time, you have to put in the work to serve the Most High. You have to put in the work to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. And to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, you have to apply it. You have to live it day by day. You have to live this thing. You can't just say, I serve God, and you don't do anything that he says to do. What are you talking about? Right. Faith without works is dead.
That's right.
All right? Because if you're not applying what Christ said or what the Most High said, then you're sinning. That's what you're doing. And period. Like, that's really it. If you're not applying anything that they are, that the book says, you ain't doing nothing.
That's right.
Like, what are you doing? Nothing. You are lazy. You are just filth. And that's it. You are a piece of garbage. All right? Because you ain't doing nothing that the Bible says, but yet you serve God and you love God.
That's right.
Well, my question is this: what God are you talking about? Because it can't be the God of Israel. Because as far as the Bible, this only belongs to Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians.
That's right.
And that's a different topic for another day. All right? And it's true. This Bible is not for everybody. It is for a particular type of people. A nation, tribes, so on and so forth. All right. And this is all in the Bible. These ain't my words. Okay. Go ahead.
Verse 5. And beside this, giving all diligence,
Mm-hmm.
add to your faith virtue, and to virtue knowledge.
Right now, once again, Peter is elaborating of what the law, statute. Okay, so what the law, statutes, and commandments, which Christ had showed us how to keep, he's telling you and explaining what it gives you, what it does for you. I saw the word diligence. Diligence is zeal. Because of the law, statutes, and commandments, you have the zeal to continue to serve the Lord because it comes with benefits. All right. And everything that you do, there's an outcome. When you keep the law, statutes, and commandments, there's an outcome. And the outcome is that you are going to, do righteous deeds. You are going to be rewarded by the Lord. Now, of course, you can have persecution that comes with this as well. Don't get it twisted. That can definitely happen. People will make fun of you, talk about you. They will not like you because you serve the Lord, because you are moral. And that's how it should be, because that should let you know that you are doing the right thing. You are living the best life. Because in this day and time, can you imagine telling somebody that you should not unalive a baby in your womb, and they tell you that it's not a baby yet, and they get upset with you? Imagine women not wanting to take accountability for the thing that is inside that person, that living person inside of their belly. Imagine that. Imagine somebody get upset with you because you tell them if you smoke weed, you are a drug addict.
That's right.
But yet they tell you, no, I'm not an addict. But then they get upset and look at a person who smokes cigarettes as an addict when they're not. Imagine that. And imagine telling the person you don't smoke because you are not a sinner. And you don't smoke because it's unlawful. Imagine that. Also, too, imagine telling a man that they are borderline LGBT lifestyle when they want to go after somebody else's woman and have intercourse with them. Imagine that. They think that you're weird because you don't want to have intercourse with somebody else's woman. Well, if there's more women than men, if there's more women than actual men out here, why can't you just go ahead and get your own woman that's not being touched or being humbled by anybody else? Why can't you just talk to somebody who's not being occupied? There's available women out here. I mean, there's so many single sisters out here. Why can't you just talk to that sister who is single? But yet you want to talk to the sister who is taken. I think you really want that man.
That's right.
You really want that woman's man. Because why would you want somebody else's property? Why would you want somebody else's woman? That's weird. That is absolutely weird.
Right.
All right? Like, that's very weird. Like, you have a issue. You have a problem. You need help. Okay? You need some help. Like, that is very LGBT lifestyle. You are on the spectrum of that. But anyway, I'm getting on the point to say this. We have to get back to actually showing each other respect, showing each other, that we actually care about one another.
That's right.
Because of the lack of respect and all the disrespect, this causes a lot of issues for us. And we got bigger problems, man.
That's right.
If you do not know, America and the rest of the earth is at war. All right? It's happening right in front of your eyes. Y'all just hearing about Israel and Palestine and Russia and Ukraine. There's more than that happening right now. It's just not being covered on the news. Okay, it's not being covered on the media. Like, you got to open up your eyes. You got to really pay attention. It's time to put the weed down because you are a weed addict. And it's time to really, get busy and stop being silly and immature. All right? It's time to really stand up if you are a man.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like, and you sisters, man, it's time for y'all to stop being so silly and goofy all on the internet. And every year it's the same thing.
Right.
Oh, a man can't do this, a man can't do that. Like damn, every year it's the same thing. Like the topics are the same: child support, being an independent Black woman, and what a man, what's in a man's bank account, what he has to have in order to take care of me, and then a man. It's always about something about whores. It's always about these promiscuous women. Okay, like it's the same topic and same thing every single time. It never fails. Every year, it's always the same thing. Every year. And I want to ask y'all, do y'all get burnt out or tired of saying the same thing and living the same life? Like, honestly, do y'all get tired? I don't think y'all do. I don't think so. But go ahead.
Verse 7. And to godliness, brotherly kindness.
Yeah, brotherly kindness. Yeah, we don't have that. Brotherly kindness is something that we do not have. And that's what you need. All right? You need somebody to actually, be there for you. All right? You need somebody to actually, be kind to you, because all you know is, just people being rude and you being disrespected and people playing with you, playing with your life, playing with your time. You need somebody to actually show you, like, hey, you know what? I got you. You my brother. I'll let my life down for you. All right? Is that hard to ask for? And also, too, you are so afraid of even having a relationship with anybody because simply you have been betrayed by everybody that you know.
Right.
Family, friends, your children, your woman, relationships, you name it. I get it. I get why you got trust issues, but look, you are going to have to open up to somebody. Right. Everybody is not the same. All right? There are some people out here who might actually give a damn about you. They may just care about you. They may actually lay their life down for you. You never know. I mean, in the ISUPK, man, I've been shown love, more love than I ever been shown in friendships with people outside of this school and family members as well. Like this is my family.
Right.
These are my friends. Actually, give me the precept where I want you to type this in your phone. Give me the precept that says, ye are my friends if you keep the law. So when you put that in your phone, right, at the end, always hit KJV. So paraphrase it and then hit KJV and you got it. And this is Christ, man. Mm-hmm. Got it? Got it, warrior, or not yet? All right, no sweat. But yeah, once again, that brotherly kindness, that's what you need. And you sisters out here too, man. Y'all need to learn how to be a sister to another sister. Stop being so messy all your goddamn life. That's why you ain't got no friends. And you don't get along with anybody. Like, come on now. It's time for us to be mature out here. Like, how long will you go, living life just being a goddamn child? I don't understand. You found it?
I think so, sir.
You got it. Go ahead, warrior.
John chapter 15, 14 to 15.
Oh, yeah. That's it. You got it.
You are my friend.
Ye are my what?
Ye are my friend.
Yeah, ye are my friends. Keep going.
If you do whatsoever I command you.
Right. Ye are my friends if ye do whatsoever I command you. Whatever I order you to do, and you do it righteously, of course, you know what I mean? Because, you know, Christ didn't tell us nothing bad and wrong.
That's right.
He didn't steer us in the wrong way. He told us, you know, the great things to do. But of course, if you listen to what I say to you and I order you, keep going.
Henceforth, I call you not servants. For a servant know not what his Lord does.
No. I need you to read that one more time.
So lucky.
It should say friends, right?
You are my friends.
Right.
If you do whatsoever I command you.
Right. So ye are my friends if you do whatever I command you to do. All right. So we have that bond. We are friends. And it also says that you will no longer be considered servants. Okay. You are my friends, and that's what it is. And you go ahead and drop that. Okay. Also too, back to 2 Peter just real fast. Can you grab that just one more time? And you left off what, verse 6? Or 5? No. I think it was 6. No. It was
5, sir.
No. I think it was 7 actually, because you said brotherly, right?
You're right.
All right. Read 6 for me, please. Thank you.
Verse 6. And to knowledge temperance.
Mm-hmm.
And to temperance patience.
Right. Now let's see what temperance is. All right. That's very important. Let's see. One second. Temperance, moderation in action, thought, or feeling, restraint. And yeah, that's it. So being temperate just simply means watching yourself, how you think and how you go about things. So that's why it says moderation in action, thought, or feeling, restraint. All right, being temperate, simply means like you want to like control yourself and how you think and how you feel and things of that sort. You know what I mean? And how you move with your actions. So can you read 6 again?
Verse 6, and to knowledge temperance, and to temperance patience. Right,
patience. Patience is very, very, very good. And that's something that you do need, because with patience, it's going to patience kind of go hand in hand with temperance, because if you don't have patience, you may just do something that you may regret later. Patience is something that you need to dealing with people, situations, so on and so forth. You want to be patient. All right. Patience is something that everybody does not have.
That's right.
But you want to practice and learn to build it up. All right. Because patience is definitely something that you will have to have when you are dealing with people and their problems and situations.
That's right.
All right. Go ahead.
And to patience, godliness.
Yeah, godliness. So godliness in a sense is, let me get it, but like more like, righteousness.
That's right.
Godliness. Hold on. 1 second. All right, godliness, or godly, divine, devote. So yes. So something that is that is right, that's correct. All right. Godliness, something that is holy, separate, good in a sense. Go ahead.
Verse 7. And to godliness, brotherly kindness.
Yeah, brotherly kindness. All right. You know, if you bump into a brother, just say, "Hey, I apologize." You know, excuse me. Otherwise, how you say excuse in Hebrew is salak. Yeah, salak. Salak is excuse. But if you want to say excuse me, salakia. Salakia. All right. Now you want to be careful too with these Hebrew words because you don't want to sound like, you know, them other cats. It's salakia, not salakia, or you know, yeah, it's not salakia because there's no e, there's no vowels in Hebrew. All right, no vowels in Hebrew at all. If you hear a vowel, that's not Hebrew, that's Yiddish. All right, it's salakia. Yeah, salakia. You know, when you say it faster, salakia, excuse me. All right. Or better yet, forgive me. It's the same thing. Go ahead.
And to brotherly kindness, charity.
Say that one more time.
And to brotherly kindness, charity.
Yeah, brotherly kindness and charity, which is love. Charity is another word of saying love. All right. Because when you think about it, we have a thing in America or in the earth, it's called charities. Charities is when you give something to someone else. That's you showing your love. So like food drives and clothing drives and all those things. Charity just simply means when you give somebody something else. But of course, it's something good out of respect. All right, charity. Charity is it's love in a sense. Okay, charity is you giving back, giving to someone. In a nutshell. All right, it's not an exact definition, but damn near. Go ahead.
Verse 8. For if these things be in you and abide, they make you that ye shall neither be buried nor unfruitful in the knowledge of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach Christ.
Okay, and that's fine. Give me the one precept. Let me see. Select it. Let me see real quick. Give me the one precept where it talks about. Actually, let me get Joshua 1:7. I want Joshua 1:7. No, you know what? Hold on. Proverbs 27:17. Bible show. Proverbs chapter 27, verse 17. The water.
Proverbs chapter 7, verse 17.
27:17.
Proverbs chapter 27, verse 17. Iron sharpens iron.
Mm-hmm.
So a man sharpens the countenance of his friend.
Right. Iron sharpens iron. You know what I mean? Like you got two swords, right? You got these swords right here. You got a black sword, and we got a red one, right? When you rub these two together, right? When you rub these two together, they sharpen each other. Just like a chef. When you're cooking and you rub both of those, tools together, those knives together, what happens? It gets sharper. It gets more, just defined. All right? And iron sharpens iron. And that's what brotherhood is. With brotherhood, you sharpen each other. How do you sharpen each other? You correct each other when you are in the wrong. That's what you do. Okay? You help each other out. You look out for each other. Also, too, give me actually, I want you to stay right there. I want you to read it one more time, please.
Proverbs chapter 27, verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah, iron sharpens iron. Keep going.
So a man sharpens the contingency of his friend.
No. Continents? Are you saying? Hold on 1 second. Are you saying consonants?
Yeah, consonants.
All right, I want you to read it one more time, please. Salaki.
Verse 17. Iron sharpen iron.
That's right.
So man sharpen the consonants
Of his friend. That's right. And that's what it is. Okay, so when iron sharpens iron, right? Meaning that when you got to go ahead. When you sharpen, okay, so in a nutshell, when you help yourself in a way of, I'm sorry, I'm saying it backwards. I'm sorry. So iron sharpens iron, right? Iron sharpens iron in a way of where like it like okay, so you have two tools and you're sharpening it. What's happening is that you're making it sharper. So you're helping it in a sense. So as like I said, so a man sharpen the consonants of his friend, meaning this, you're literally helping out this person that you know that you love, or this person that's a friend, right? Because of course you will want your friends, the people that you love, to be on point, just like you are on point, and that's what's happening. Okay. That's what you are doing. So if you know some information that's going to benefit not just yourself, but everybody, everybody else that you care for and you love, you are going to put them on game. That's what's going to happen. You're going to make sure that they straight, that they good. Okay. I think the word is gatekeeping. You're not going to gatekeep. All right. You are going to make sure that they are good in every way possible. Well, also too, when you learn something, when you grow, you're going to make sure those around you, they grow as well. The Bible does say, know the men that you labor amongst. Let me see. Give me 1 second. All right. And this is Paul that said this in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 12. And we beseech you, brethren, to know them which labor among you and are over you in the Lord, and admonish you. All right. So once again, know them which labor amongst you. You want to know the people that you're dealing with, man. If you say that you go on a war, right? For example, you go on a war and you don't know the men that you fighting, next against, that's crazy to me. You want to make sure that you know these people that you go into battle with, because these people, if you don't know them, you don't know what their intentions are. They may be setting you up. They may be trying to unalive you or trying to, betray you. You never know. You want to know the people that you deal with, so you have a better understanding of who they are. And you can't just call somebody your friend and you don't know anything about them. You don't know, their last name or what they do and how they live their life. Like, you have to know these things, because if you don't, this person could get you jammed up. All right. You want to know the people that you labor amongst. Okay. That's what you want to do. All right. Give me 1 second here. Okay. Also, too, I want to get just one last precept real quick. This is going to be, I think, in the New Testament, Ecclesiastes 4 and 9. Yeah, I need that real quick. Yeah, so also too, like, once again, you got to know the people that you labor amongst. All right, you shouldn't be around anybody that you truly don't know. You can't call somebody a friend if you don't know nothing about them.
That's right.
That sounds absolutely insane. Like, how is this person your friend and you didn't know that they were on the run for unaliving somebody, or the fact that they were plotting against you? Like, you got to know who this person is. And also too, you really want to start knowing who people really are, because lately I saw a story where this nanny was assaulting the children that she was watching, if you know what I mean. She was assaulting the children, and the parents did not do a background check on the nanny.
Right.
So this woman became a nanny, but was able to hide her record somehow. I don't know how exactly, but I'm looking for more details very soon. But anyway, this woman was able to persuade her way into becoming a nanny, and the family didn't know that she was a offender. All right. I got to say certain words because TikTok and, you know, all these other, you know, apps and channels and whatever. But she was a registered offender, and nobody knew.
Right.
Until the child said that, you know, something was wrong with their body. All right. And the children went to go, the parents checked out the child and found out that the child was being assaulted. And then later that woman, you know, she had ended up in jail, and she got fired, of course. But it's like, you really got to do your homework on people, man.
That's right.
I ain't saying you got to be in everybody's business, but know who you're dealing with.
Right.
If you're going to call somebody a friend, or if you're going to have some dealings with certain people, you got to know who you're dealing with. All right. But anyway, go ahead and read that out.
Ecclesiastes chapter 4.
No, Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes.
Yeah, you were right, because Ecclesiasticus is in the Apocrypha.
All right.
Go ahead.
Chapter 4, verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
Two are better than one.
Hmm?
Because they have a good reward for their labor.
No, I want you to read from the top again.
Verse 9. Two are better than one.
Right, two are better than one. Okay? In this context, this is talking about brotherhood. Two are better than one. Why is that? Keep going.
Because they have a good reward for their labor.
Right, because they have a good reward with their labor, right? When you have brothers, right? And I mean, honestly, with brotherhood, you can get a lot of things done. All right? Imagine you building a house and it's just you. It may take a long time. But imagine if there's two brothers, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That work can be done in a faster time frame. But imagine also, too, you got brothers, you have somebody else besides yourself to support you. And I'm going to explain why. Go ahead.
Verse 10. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. Right.
So if one falls, the other one is going to lift up his fellow. So if you fall and it's just you by yourself, no one's going to catch you. You will fall. And also, too, this is a precept that you want to understand, right? This is like a metaphor. All right. If you fall, who is going to be there to pick you up?
That's right.
So, for example, if you fall into depression, who's going to be there to pick you up? Because depression is a low state. So you fall into the ground is what? A low state. Okay? So if you fall, if you're depressed, if you are, down in your luck as far as paying your rent, paying your bills, I mean, I ain't saying, all your brothers are going to, pay all your bills for you. But I mean, you may just have somebody there to really help you. Like, hey, I'll loan you some money. Just when you get it back, just, send it to me. All right, no sweat, I got you. I know you're good for it. I trust you. Hey, I got you. But if you fall and no one's there to pick you up, hey, like you are in a terrible spot. But I want you to read verse 10 again.
Verse 10. Mm-hmm. If they fall, the one will lift up his fellow.
Right, but if you fall, the other one will lift up his fellow. So, like, if you fall, I'm going to catch you. Okay? When I see that you have an issue and a problem, I'm going to talk to you about it. I'm going to make sure that you don't fall into a rabbit hole of that problem. Okay? Because I'm not going to allow you to be depressed. I'm not going to allow you to have all these problems in front of me. I'm going to make sure as my brother, as my sister, that you are all right. You know what I mean? I'm going to ask you, hey, how you doing? Hey, Aquath, how you doing, sis? Oh, I'm so wild, sir. I'm good. You sure? Well, yeah. I mean, what do you mean, sir? Well, I heard you on the phone, earlier, you didn't sound too happy. It sounded like you was going through something. You know what I mean? The way you was talking to, your family member or, X, Y, and Z, your child or your husband, so on and so forth. Or brother, you came in very quiet today and, you barely said, a shalom. Are you sure you're good? Yeah, sir, I'm just dealing with X, Y, and Z. No sweat. Hey, let's talk about it. Okay, let's deal with it. Don't deal with your issues and stuff like that on your own. Don't do that, because what's going to happen is you are going to fall and no one's going to be able to pick you up. Go ahead.
That's right.
Go ahead.
But woe to him that is alone when he fallen.
Say that one more time, louder, please.
But woe unto him that is alone when he falls.
Yeah, but woe unto him that is alone when he falls, right? Is that correct?
Come.
Right. And the word woe is an old English, woe is an old English Quaker word. All right. So it's old English. It's an old English word that means destruction. All right. So destruction to the person who is alone and they fall, because nobody's going to be able to pick them up. All right. No one's going to be there to rescue you. No one's going to be there to, help you in any type of way if you are alone in your situations, alone in all your problems and struggles. All right. Also, too, for those who don't like asking for help, you better be careful. All right. Be very, very careful about that, because how else are you going to get out of that place, that spot, if you don't ask for help? And there's nothing wrong with asking for help. There's nothing wrong with that. Just don't ask the wrong person for help. If you have people that you trust and that that you rock with, that that can possibly help you out, use those people. Right. Ain't no wrong with using people as long as you don't abuse them. But utilize the people that you have around you, that are your so-called friends and family. All right? Ain't no wrong with asking for help, because the Bible also said don't be prideful. Because when you are prideful, it also says destruction comes before what?
A fall.
There you go. And then in this scripture, it says, woe to that person. Woe means destruction to the person who is alone and they fall. Both scriptures are hand in hand. Don't be prideful. Ain't no wrong with asking for help, man. All right? How else are you going to get out of that situation if you can't help yourself?
That's right.
In some cases, you can help yourself. Absolutely. But if you need help, ask for help, man.
That's right.
Ask for help. There's no issue with that, unless you have an issue with that. And also, too, if you can't ask nobody for help, you are around the wrong people, period. And that's it. You don't have trustworthy people. You don't have true friendships or family, so to speak. All right. And your family doesn't always have to be your actual blood related, because I got family. I got more family in the UPK than I do outside of the UPK.
That's right.
And I lean on them all the time. I ask for help all the time. Sometimes I'll be like, damn, I think I'm getting on your nerves, but I need some counsel. I'm trying to figure out how to handle this situation. Can you direct me in how to do it? And you know what? I don't feel ashamed about it. You know what I mean? Sometimes I feel like, hey, I'm probably asking too much, but I don't ask a lot. But, either way, I still do it anyway, because I know that my friends, my family are going to come through for me, just like I do for them. All right? And that's what it is, man. And once again, know the people that you labor amongst, man. Know the people that you labor amongst. And also, too, put yourself in a situation to where you don't jam yourself up, to where you don't put nobody else in a tough spot either. All right? Be responsible. Hold yourself accountable. Don't fall, because sometimes when you fall into your own bullcrap, BS, you may just have to lay in it.
That's
okay?
right.
But of course, don't be silent about the issues and problems that you're having and that you're going through. Talk to somebody about it. Don't keep it all bottled in, because we just talked about that earlier. That's going to hurt you in the long run. It may just hurt others as well. So, is that it on that?
Got a little more, sir.
You got it. Go ahead.
For he had not an other to help him up.
Say it again.
For he had not an other to help him up.
You want to say another.
And other to help him up.
Right. And he has not another to help him up. Right. That's because this person has fallen down on their own. And they fell to the point where they didn't ask for help. They didn't have nobody to help them. You want to be very careful about that, man. Okay? Once again, brotherhood is a weapon, but it's only a weapon if you utilize it.
That's right.
Anything can be a weapon as long as you utilize it, right? Okay? So brotherhood is a weapon. Sisterhood is a goddamn weapon as well.
That's right.
And you better utilize it when you need it. You ain't always got to, fire off the shots every single time. But when you truly need it, use it. Use it. Okay? That's what you do. Use it when you need it. Don't just sit there and be like, oh, yeah, brother's a weapon. Brother's a weapon. And then we find out that, you ain't around anymore because you're depressed, because you're on drugs, because, X, Y, and Z happen. Like all these things happen. But how would anybody help you if you don't say nothing?
Right.
Woe unto you, because that's what's going to happen. You are going to hurt and destroy yourself in the process. All right. But that can all be avoided when you decide to let your brother and sister know what's going on so we can help you and come together. Because two is better than one.
That's right.
One is not better than anything. But two is better than one. But one by itself, yeah, you are going to fall.
That's right.
And, you might have to call life alert because I fall and I can't get up. That might just be you. So lock you. That may just be you. Right. You may be like, I fall and I can't get up. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you should you should let us know before you fell. Like, God damn, I don't know. But anyway, so with that being said, is that it on that? All right, with that being said, I mod you, which means to stand. Can you help me out with the camera, please? All right, the water warrior. Just keep going up until I say stop. Boom, perfect. That's perfect. The water. All right. ISUK security announcements. We got an ISUK. Start out 1 West. We got an ISUK. Start out 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Let me see here. Rules to new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to show themselves to the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to marry, to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Ties, which is a commandment. You can find in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, Malachi chapter 3, 8 through 10. It means tenth in the Hebrew, Mayashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the church department or teacher. Priest fund. Free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocation. So if anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boot, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. That being said, we are just going to get into the Lord's Prayer and then close it out. All right. All right. So imagine, which means to stand, find out down, face the east. All right. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodah. Hayah. Shakah. Yahweh. Malach Waska. Taba'ah. Rakazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Barakasa. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Nathanganawa. Nakam. Call. Yawam. Wasalak Lanawa. Kawakinawa. Kasalakinawa. Kawakinawa. Wala'ah. Taba'awanawa. Vanasaya 1. Abal. Hawashinawa. Mayan. Rai. Kiyah. Laka. Hamlakwa. Waha'ala. Wataparath. La Awlamim. Aman. In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts, as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Amen. All right. Sorry, which means to turn in Hebrew. All right, in Israel. My Shabbat, imagine. Barak, Yahweh, Shabbat, Yazamata. Courtesy salute for the sisters. Men of Israel. My Shabbat, imagine. Barak, Yahweh, Shemar, Shem Yahushai. Yazamata. Class dismissed.
The Bible is the only true records of God.
So, when you say scriptures, are y'all following the Bible, or what book are y'all following that y'all reading these scriptures from?
Yeah, the only true records of God. There's tons of records out here with people claiming to be God. The only true records of God are the scrolls that was put together by the scholars of past called the Bible. That Bible is the only record that's actually the words of God. But once again, everybody makes up religions. And all those religions have to recognize that the Israelites are God's chosen, because before those religions were built and made, God's chosen was already speaking to God. That's why if you go check in Islam, they got the 5 books of Musa, which is the same records of the Bible. If you go check all those religions, they all recognize the Hebrew Israelites as God's chosen people. Why do they recognize? Because before they created their own little national religion, they knew who the chosen was. That's why you got the stories of the flood and all of that. Even in ancient Egypt, they got the records saying who the Israelites was. So yes, the Bible is the only word that comes from God. Ain't nothing else true, man. And we done lived so many lies already. It's time to get it real clear.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isubk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do. Everyone